everybody, and welcome to the Johnny Brown Show. No, Johnny Brown Pigskin Profit Show. I keep messing that up. I'm so sorry. Good morning, everybody. Week 14, December 7th, 2025 in the NFL. As you know, I'm a very loyal fan to the Jets and Giants. So when I bet the Jets or the Giants, I either got to bet on them. I don't bet against them. So I just want to get that out of the way. And I know it limits my betting. And both teams are not having a great season, as you can see. They're having a terrible season, by the way. So I like to bet either the Jets or the Giants or no bet for me. So I just want to let you all know that. You probably know that by now. You probably know some of the teams I like every week and blah, 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 blah. But that's not the way it works. I do my homework, pick teams, and that's how I like spreads. I look at everything. So I don't do it like that. Well, let's get down to the brass tacks and start talking about my strategy for betting football games. All right, let's get down to the brass tacks. Let's go over the record. I was 6-2, including I'm very proud, including the Thursday night football. I'm very proud. I bet the Detroit Lions. Dallas is going to win. Dallas is great. Dallas is like, they could beat the Klingons if they came down to earth. Well, they lost, and they lost big time. Their defense looked terrible on Thursday night. So I'm happy to say I bet the Lions -3, and I covered that spread with no problem whatsoever. They made a little comeback at the end, the Cowboys. They do that. It's like watching wrestling. You got a team that's down like crazy, and all of a sudden they're making their way back. But that's besides the point. I won my bet. That's all that matters. Let's get down to the picks for today. All right. I like the Jets at home, as after mentioned. Right? I like the Jets +3 at home versus the Dolphins. I got an early line. I got the +3. Now the line is 2.5. A lot of people saying you bet Dolphins -2.5, or you bet the Jets +3. So I got Jets +3. Let's hopefully the Jets win. I got the Colts -1.5 at Jaguars. I'm not sure about this bet, but I'm going with the Colts. I've been going all year. Daniel Jones has a broken leg. That's what they're saying, a fracture in his leg. So he can't move back and forth. So if you're going to bet this game, bet it with caution. But I'm taking the Colts -1.5. Plus, the Richardson is not a great quarterback. He's a very, very good quarterback, and he's the backup over there. So I'm not sure why they're not starting that kid. That Tony Richardson's unbelievable. All right. I also got the Seahawks to continue. I hate the Falcons. Every time I bet the Falcons, I lose. So I'm betting against the Falcons. I got the Seahawks -6.5 at the Atlanta Falcons. Their defense is horrible, but you never know with them. They can come up with these great games. Like they beat Kansas City, didn't they? Or Carolina somebody beat Kansas City. It's unbelievable. I like the Seahawks. I'm gonna give them the 6.5 at the Falcons. I don't really like betting against hometown underdogs, but what the heck? I'm taking Seahawks -6.5. I'm taking Joe Burrow on the Bengals +6. Joe Burrow is worth 6 points to me at Buffalo. It's gonna be a tough game. Both teams don't have any defense. So they're gonna be running up and down the floor. If you want to bet the over, that might be another bet. But I like the Bengals. I like the Bengals +6. I'm going with Joe Burrow. And he's got all his receivers. T. Higgins off the concussion list. He has all his receivers today. I think he has an offensive lineman or 2 coming back today to the game. It's important to find out who's playing, who's not playing, too, by the way. A lot of people say I just pick things out of the air, but I don't do that. Enough about me. All right. I'm on the edge over here. I'm ready to jump. I'm taking the Steelers +6 at the Ravens. Lamar Jackson. Great quarterback, going to be a Hall of Famer. He's hurting. They get hammered the other day. The Bengals hammered them the other day. And I had that bet too. I had the Bengals. So I'm going to take the Steelers. I like the 6 points with the Steelers. I'm taking the Steelers +6. And last but not least, the game of the day, in my opinion, or one of the games of the day, you got Kansas City at home versus the Texans. I'm taking the Texans +4. I found the spread today on Caesars for 4 points. It's been 3.5 all week. I've been leaning towards Houston, the Texans, but hitting 4 did it for me. I jumped on it. 4 is an important thing. A team can win by 3 points, something like that. They win by 3 points. You're getting 4, bam, bam, bam. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting 4. So Kansas City wins the game by 3 points. I'm getting 4. I win the game. It's almost like getting 3.5, but I like the 4. I don't know. I like the 4. Well, those are my bets today. I hope you all do well. And you know what? This is the Johnny Brown Show. I want to say Merry Christmas to everybody out there. I hope you're doing all your shopping and everything. I want to say Merry Christmas to my nephew Nicholas down there in Georgia with his beautiful wife Leah and his daughter there. Nice day, everybody. Remember, this broadcast is brought to you by Johnny Brown Enterprise. Any rebroadcast or anything like that, transferring it to your sister, sending it to your mother, is prohibited by law unless getting the express written permission of the Johnny Brown Enterprise Inc. Have a great day, folks. Enjoy the game. And don't forget to go to JCC today to have a great holiday fair. My friend Val is selling these beautiful frames. She's another person, Valerie Rose, terrific person. She helps me with my football bets every week. We go over bets. So go out there to JCC today on Manor Road from 10 to 4. They're going to have a great holiday fair and buy something from Valerie. She makes these great crafts. You're going to love them. So that's my advertisement for the day. Have a nice day and enjoy the games. And I'm sorry it ran so long. I just remembered about my friend Val and that great holiday fair over there on Manor Road. Have a great day, folks. See you next week.